What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Burndown YouTube channel. So we have been struggling and working on this thing. Technically, we've been working on the transmission for this thing. You'll notice it is still sitting, doing a wheelie on jack stands, and we haven't done anything with the transmission. Well, why, you ask? We're still waiting on parts. Ryan confirmed that the parts are scheduled to be delivered tomorrow. So today is Sunday. Again, my videos are kind of delayed, so that means I don't technically have anything to do today. Yesterday we wrapped up a bit early. I watched UPS drive by with my hopes and dreams, and I was like, well, now what? So I installed a full underglow kit on this thing yesterday, because why not, right? I had something, a little free time, and I'm waiting, and I don't want to assemble that transmission underneath it. I think that's a poor idea. I'd rather get the transmission assembled on the bench to give myself the best chance for it to function properly in the Twinnebago. So I have a full day, and I'm one of those guys, I kind of need stuff to do, and I can make up busy work, but there was actually something else I wanted to get done on this besides underglow that I was like, hey, that'd be really cool if I could do that. So I went, checked in the cabinet. So we're gonna do a little art project today. It's a little less strenuous, it's just a little bit of fun. It's something I can get done, and it's something I wanna do anyway. So I wanna show you guys this. So, before I painted this, nothing was on this door. I don't even know if this door is for this coach, to tell you the honest truth. But there was no, the stripe didn't continue, right? So I just put that there, and I put the bottom on there, and then obviously sponsor stickers and all that. Well, the inside of the door, fasten this thing, the inside's brown, right? And it makes sense, because when you go inside, right, the inside of the coach is brown. You know, you see all the walls and everything else. But when you have it hooked and it's open like that, that's just terrible. So when we were shooting video and stuff, and people wanted, oh, they take a picture of the RV, it was like having a zit on your face or something where you're trying to cover it up every time. Like, wait, let me shut the door, you can get a better picture, right? And then I looked at it and I thought, well, it's just metal, I can paint that, right? So I also figured too, you know, it'd be cool would be is when you open the door, if the W went through the inside of the door. So when you open it, it still has the W like a Winnebago, and it basically hides the ugly. So that's our little art project for today, and I think that's bitchin'. I don't think I've ever seen another Winnebago that has it, but I don't know, I don't pay a terrible amount of attention to other people's Winnebagos. So I think that's the deal for today. The sun is high. I have to prep, so we're gonna take all the stuff off, the door handle and all that stuff. You know, we'll take this off, we'll just mask this. I probably gotta clean it first, man. This thing's dirty as all get out. But we'll get the hard stuff, or the easy stuff, off. Bam, bam, bam. Then I can just tape the edge, and then we'll just close this guy here. And we'll just do like light pressure. So I'll just run plastic around that and around here. And I think we should be able to get that done today. And that will make me happy. And that's what it's all about. It's about being happy. I don't want to sit here and then watch UPS drive by again and be sad. We'll get this done, and I'll have something done today and go, that is so awesome. And then I can kind of save myself, because I gotta hit the ground running, man, when that transmission, when those parts come in. I mean, I gotta have that transmission in here, and we have to test it. I leave Thursday morning early. I won't get parts till Monday, and I'm going to assume the worst, that UPS is gonna show up like at dusk on Monday. So yeah, I'll just have to take some time off work, I think, because this thing has to get done. We are scheduled, it's a family camping trip that we go on every year. We really enjoyed ourselves last year. If you guys watched any of those videos, that was the first time I took the Twinnebago out, and I butt puckered and stressed. I didn't really have the cooling, and it was kind of a conundrum. And then we put a bunch of stuff in it, and then we drove it to Vegas, and we did pretty damn well, but one of the fans actually died that I put in one of the spalls, which I didn't know. And the transmission kind of started leaking. So we made it back home from that. So cooling wise, we were pretty good, but the transmission thing was kind of And then we blew it up trying to do burnouts. So here we are. I think I have the cooling, because I put a power steering cooler underneath there now. So we have all the cooling. We got the 4000 kVW True Cool. We got the water squirters. I mean, this thing is rock and roll aside from the transmission. So if that transmission goes in and it makes pressure, this thing is going to be bad. And then when we get back, just because this isn't long-winded enough, I have an appointment with my friends over at Champion Cooling Systems. They are excited about this. They want to shoot it for some promo stuff. I know they want to ride in it. I'd love to give all of them rides, or whoever can, you know, can show up and we can fit in this thing and cruise around out in Lake Elsinore with it. So we're also going to take a look at this radiator, and I want the biggest one I can get. If it's custom, whatever, they can show off and show their custom side skill set that they have, or, you know, maybe they have a core that'll fit, but we're to go big on this thing. I want to fill up that entire space. And if we get that in here, this thing is ready to friggin' take on the planet, I think. So let's get to prepping. I'll show you guys when I prep it and take all the stuff off, and then we'll just blow a little paint. I can just time lapse it. Fun little Sunday. All right, we got a bit of a breeze, so I'll have to put something to hold that down so it doesn't like flop over here. I got a lot of it covered just because I don't want to overspray on any of the gold. But we got this done, masked off. It's basically prepped. We prepped it as well as we're going to. And I'm going to shoot the white on it. And then after we shoot the white, well, we'll do primer, then white. I have to come back and then match this W. So while that's drying, you got to let it dry for a little while. It's pretty hot, so it should dry quickly. I think I'm going to figure out how to make some sort of template. We'll kind of get a measurement. Maybe I can go to the other side and measure. We'll see if they're similar. But I'll get this into white so that way it has enough time to dry so I can tape on it, and then we can do the candy. Here she is, magical Winnebago white. And then now I'll back up so you can see where the W is. I just have to transfer that half of the W in the door. So I think it ends like right here straight, and then it does the W down like that. So, well, that's kind of curing. I'm gonna probably measure the other side and maybe just make a template off that, because that's fairly straightforward, and then I can just bring it over to this side. I think is going to be the deal, but we'll see. I'll figure it out and I'll bring you guys back when I tape it off. All right, sorry for the leaf blower sound, but I've decided this is probably the quickest and easiest way for me to get a template to the other side. So this isn't under any clear coat, right? We did the gold and then we clear coated over it, but there's a little bit of a lip here, so I use that to my advantage. I just use the straight edge at the top of this as the straight edge for the top, and then we just did a little scribbly do here. So I'll take this down. I'm actually going to cut this out so we have a paper pattern, and then I can lay that up on the other side because it's obviously it's opposite sides, so this will be facing the motorhome on that side, and then I can tape it up to wherever it looks good, and then I can just run, you know, put my tape. I could probably damn near just take to the paper template if we get it set up good. So let me cut this out. We'll put it on the other side, and we'll start the tape out. So we made a paper template from the other W on the other side. Of course they're not the same. You can't see both sides at the same time, but it's close enough to get us in the ballpark. So the green line is actually the tape out for the W itself, and then this is our template that we taped off to. So, and then this green line, you can see that's where the gold is going to go. Whoop. And then you can kind of see the W behind it, but that will essentially continue that W. So see how it kind of goes there, and one of there, bada boom, bada bing. Ta-da! All right, look at that thing. It's like 3D. Watch, can you move? So I am stoked on how it came out. It looked like my W is a little far this way, but in reality, with the way it is, it's not unmasked all the way either. There's still an edge frame on the door, but I think that is killer. The white looks pretty good. The coach is dirty, but I mean, it's not terrible. You know, it obviously looks new because it just got freshly painted, but color wise, and I think we're a little darker here, but you know what, I'm gonna call it a win. That is exactly what I was after. I'll unmask the rest of it this afternoon, but I'm excited about that. I think it looks fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoy that. We incorporated a little bit of nature. I had my wife come out and help me get the plastic off because it started whipping all around. It was throwing dirt all on the door, but we got it done. That is one thing that I wanted to do that I thought would be really, really awesome. So I'm glad that we pulled it off. Glad you guys stuck around for it. Now all we need is for the thing to run. We just got to put the new one of these guys back in. We're gonna be styling. So you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Till next time, I'm out.